All right, now we got it. Okay. All right, if you're new, my name is Laura Lantry. I'm reporting live from El Gacho Winery. A friendly reminder that they are, I hate to say going out of business, Bennett. What's a better way to put it? Going out for business? Going on permanent vacation?
Here we go.
They're going on permanent vacation March 28th. So your last chance for their final vintage will be on March 28th in Spicewood, March 29th in Spicewood, Texas. So it's Friday, and I have your F It, Book It deals, and we know that there's a snowpocalypse that's quietly preparing to blanket the entire United States for days. We're hoping in Texas it's only going to be 2.5 days. I feel really sorry for my friends back home in Chicago. I think when the last time I checked the weather, it said it was 40 below zero. So as I'm speaking, ask yourself, where do you want to spend the rest of January and February? In a snowpocalypse, or would you rather spend it at an all-inclusive in Mexico? And the reason why I chose Mexico is simply this. Right now, there's a lot of resorts that are closed in Jamaica, and because of that, the airlift is not what it usually is. There's a lot of canceled flights going on, and people are having problems, even if their resort is open, getting to their destination. So that's why I chose all-inclusives in Mexico, and there's usually a lot more direct flights when you're coming in. I was waving to someone. I didn't want them to walk in the store. There's usually more direct flights to Mexico. That's just been my experience when I'm booking this for people. So my first one that's on the list, and it'll probably sound familiar and look familiar because I was just there in October, is Malia Casamaya. And this includes round trip airfare, and it's 2 adults, and it includes the pay and destination taxes and fees, and it's a level room. And so with Malia, when you're in the level, it's an elevated experience. And what that means is that there are more amenities in your room, and there are more amenities on the property that are available to level guests only. In fact, one of them is probably one of the best restaurants I've ever eaten at. So when you're going to a Malia property, if your budget affords it, I always book my guests in level rooms. So this is a level ocean view room at Malia Casamaya, Cancun. Because I think, if you're going to be there, why not wake up and look at the ocean every single day? And the price for this, for 2 people, is $2,280. And again, that includes your round trip airfare. That includes all your food, all your alcohol, and your room while you're at the resort. And one of the things I really loved about this resort when I was there is that you can see, Bennett, how do you pronounce it?
Isla Mujeres.
You can see Isla Mujeres from the resort, and it's on a long stretch of beach, so you can walk for miles if you're a Long Beach person. But if you want an extra adventure, it's only a 45-minute ferry ride to get to Isla Mujeres, and it's a super fun excursion, and you buzz around the island the entire time on golf carts. And the other thing that's really nice about this, it's in the hotel zone. So if you've never been to Cocobongo, probably one of the world's most famous nightclubs, you're really close to it. You're about 15 or 20 minutes away from it. And it's not a traditional nightclub in the sense where you're just drinking and dancing. They put on Hollywood type shows when you're there. Have you ever been to Cocobongo?
No.
What?
Nope.
I thought for sure you would have been there.
After my time.
It was after your time. Okay. So that's the first one on our list. So I love this description. Wake up to sweeping ocean views of the Caribbean Sea in the level ocean view room at Malia Casamaya, where elevated comfort meets effortless beachfront luxury. Designed for travelers who want more than just a room, this upgraded experience delivers exclusive perks, personalized service, and front row seats to Cancun's iconic turquoise waters. And again, this is located in the hotel zone. This is rated a 4-star hotel. It's only 9.5 miles from the airport, and if you book now, you'll receive $150 in on-resort coupons. So those can be used for things like if you want photos taken when you're on the resort, or if you want to go to the spa. They have a really gorgeous spa at this resort. So that's what you would use the coupons for. The next one on my list was recommended by one of my sister travel advisors. She sends people to this resort all the time. She's been there twice herself. It's kind of rare for us as travel advisors to go back to the same place because there's so many different places that we can go to. But this is a Bureau Star Selection Coral Cancun. So again, when you're on the Coral level, it unlocks a higher tier of luxury. You get personalized concierge service. That's huge, especially for someone that's high maintenance like me. Priority reservations. You're shaking your head to that.
No, I'm shaking my head to what I'm working on.
Okay. Access to private coral-only spaces designed for peace and privacy, and you'll also enjoy an elevated culinary experience. I always think that that's really important as well. So gourmet dining, premium beverages, preferred seating, and thoughtful room enhances. So it makes your stay feel more tailored towards you as opposed to transactional. This one is rated 5 stars. It is only 6.5 miles from Cancun. And Bennett, how do I pronounce the Quintana Roo?
Quintana Roo.
Quintana Roo. That's where
That's the state.
That's the state that it's located in. The next one that I have, if you're really into health and wellness, again, another sister travel advisor, she has booked so many people at Live Aqua Cancun. And I have a bunch of girlfriends that want to start doing retreats, and I keep telling them, when you're ready, we're going to do them at Live Aqua Cancun. So this is a premium partial ocean view room, and this is great because this is great for a girls trip because it has double beds, and it's an adults only, all inclusive, and as sensory escape, you're gonna really regret if you skip this one, because if you book now, you get up to $300 in instant savings. So imagine a place where the sea breeze carries faint hints of lime, sea salt, and every detail feels thoughtfully curated, where you're really only decision you're gonna make is, do we wanna hang out at the pool, the beach, or the spa? And again, if you're really into health and wellness, this is the resort for you because it's more refined, all-inclusive dining, and it really feels more chef-driven than a buffet line. Y'all know I don't wanna send you to buffets. Unless you really want buffets, I'll send you to buffets, but I always try and do better for you than that. Premium spirits, curated mixology, there's no hidden cost in that, and it's really adults only tranquility and more boutique style service. So you get a lot of attention, warm and generally very, very personable. A lot of people always say, yes, we want to go back to Live Aqua. This is also 5 stars. It's located 8.5 miles from the airport, and this one is $2,570. Again, that's for 2 people. It includes round trip airfare, your ocean view room, your food, your beverages. Really, the only thing that you'd pay additional for is if you wanted to go to the spa, and that includes your in-destination taxes and fees. But remember, with this one, if you book it now, you get $300 in instant savings. So there's your spa money, ladies. Or couples, if I have couples watching, they do have couples massages there. The next one up, this is my friend Carol. If you're watching, she's one of my favorite travel advisors. She's been doing this almost as long as I've been on the planet. And her favorite hotel brand, she always tells me, is Grand Fiesta Americana. So this one has got the Grand Fiesta Americana, Coral Beach, Cancun. It's an ocean view suite, and it's got 2 queen beds. So again, if you want to take a girls trip, you can each have your own bed. Or if you're a couple, then we can request a king bed for you. And right now at Fiesta Americana Coral Beach, Cancun, there's up to $400 in instant savings. This is the kind of resort people whisper after they've stayed and quietly plan their return before they even check out. It's described as unapologetically luxurious. It's set on one of the most beautiful stretches of powdery white sand in Cancun. The water is impossibly calm and blue, and every suite at this resort is ocean facing, so the Caribbean is never a backdrop, it is the main character. Guests can also enjoy additional resort amenities that set Coral Beach apart. They've got a world-class 40,000-foot gem spa. It's one of the most renowned in Cancun. That's why I always say this is great for if people want to do group trips or they want to do any kind of retreat, elevated dining experience, and an impeccable service. This one is also rated 5 stars. It's 10.5 miles from the airport, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So I have a funny picture here. If you're on my newsletter, there'll be more information. It'll come in the newsletter. If you're not on my newsletter and you want it, just send me a DM with your email address and I'll send you the link to the newsletter. But I thought this was kind of funny. This is me, and I'm making snow angels on one side, and I say, ask yourself, where would you rather be? Would you rather be bundled up wearing earmuffs, or would you rather be in a bathing suit on a boat in the Caribbean? I think anyone that knows me knows my answer. And I'm really easy to get a hold of. You can call or text. My number is 737-328-5507. You can always email me at nlftravelnow@gmail.com or send me a DM, and I'm happy to send you the newsletter. It has all the pictures, all the pricing in it. So it's really, I want to make traveling for you easier, not harder. And I can also book, we can do private transfers to get to the hotel, or we can do group transfers. It just really depends on what your budget is. And same thing goes for the excursions. I can book the excursions for you. So everything is all taken care of. And the only thing you have to decide is which bathing suit you want to wear every day when you wake up. So big love and gratitude, and I hope everyone survives snowpocalypse.